Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to raise and lower the pH in your shrimp tanks. I'll explain what pH is, I'll also show you how to raise pH for Neocaridina, and I'll also show you how to lower pH for bee shrimp. So pH tells us how acidic or alkaline the water is. Below 7 is acidic, 7 is neutral, and above 7 is alkaline. The pH is strongly influenced by the buffering capacity of the water. In most freshwater tanks, KH is the main alkaline buffer in the aquarium, and this is what keeps the pH stable. So how do we raise the pH for Neocaridina? For Neocaridina specifically, I like a pH above 7.5, but I have also bred hundreds of them before in Sulawesi parameters at 8.5, right? So Neocaridina are very adaptable. To raise pH, I use simple baking soda, right? This is also called bicarbonate soda. It's the same thing. Start with just 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda like this. Add it to your aquarium water. Make sure it is fully dissolved before you add it gently to the aquarium. Then after, wait a few days, test your pH again, and see what the results are, and see if you need to adjust anything. So how do we change pH for bee shrimp? Let me show you. Bee shrimp in general prefer softer, more acidic water. So in bee shrimp tanks specifically, if your pH is high, one of two things can be possible. One is that your carbonate hardness is too high already, and two, you may not have enough acid in the water to actually drop the pH in the first place. Right, so this is something that you need to correct. So if your pH is high, you're going to need something to lower it, right? So you're going to need an aquarium safe acid that will help you lower that pH, right? So I think Seacom also make one that is meant to be quite good, but these are the ones I have. This is Sarah KH down, and this is oak acid here. And yeah, it's in the wording, it actually says KH minus on this one here, and that is what we're looking for. That's what we want these products to do. Alright, so if your pH is high, like this tank here, do the following. So you have your aquarium water here, get your acid of your choice. I'm going to use this oak acid here, but there are many that you can use. Give it a little shake, and then you're going to add your drops, like this. Now acid can drastically change the pH in the tank, so this is why we want to make sure that we do this out of the aquarium, right? Because if you make a mistake here, it's easy to fix. You just get rid of this stuff here and start again. But if you do it in the tank with shrimp in it, it can be detrimental to the tank, right? So you want to do this part outside of the tank. Put in your drops. So I do 2 drops per 10 gallon, like this, and that is it, right? So I didn't make a mistake there. That means this stuff is good. And you want to give this a mix like this, and then you're going to add it directly back to flow within the tank itself. Let me show you how we do this. Get your water, add it to your aquarium, into flow. We have flow here, and yeah, let's put this in where the flow is. Just do it gently, like so. And normally when you do it this way, guys, you would put your stuff in and wait a day and test again. Okay, I wanted to show you the drop that you get from just 2 drops of acid in a 10-gallon tank. You can see it is dropped from, what was it, like 6.1 all the way down to 5.6. Right, so that's why you have to be careful with your drops. If you add too many, just don't wing it and throw it into the tank, because it could be very detrimental to the shrimp. Yeah, so whether you're trying to lower the pH or raise the pH, try and do it over the course of days and weeks, not just all at once, okay? Guys, and that is how you raise and lower pH in a shrimp tank. Thank you very much for watching. Happy shrimp keeping.